later, you're finally showing it to a UK audience. Sum up how you feel right now.
I just said I feel giddy with excitement. There's both an excitement and a terror when you go to make this Batman movie because of the legacy of 80 years and these brilliant directors that have come before us, Zack Snyder, Chris Nolan. You just want to be the most ambitious you can possibly be with a movie, and now here we are showing real people, and it's terrifying.
Is the childhood Dylan going mad right now?
The childhood Dylan that wore the costume that Shelley Clark made for him is feeling quite tingly.
Your Batman senses are going.
Everybody had a Bastion costume at one point, but I had several.
Talk to me about how special Zoe and Rob are together.
They're incredible actors, but they have this a real chemistry, a real heat between them. They're friends in real life, but they're just such quality actors, and they brought something that was supercharged because obviously you know that these characters together, Bruce and Selina, Batman and Catwoman, they're not aligned, so they aren't going to ultimately be together, but they sure want to be. And they just brought this charge that I think people will really like.
The locations are quite something on this movie. Do you have a favourite place that you went to?
Central London is London in particular is one of my favorite cities, but being in Liverpool was very special because I'd never been there or shot there. So being in Liverpool in that central square was something I'll never forget.
You belt out some Beatles songs, obviously.
I tried, but I have the worst Liverpoolian accent, and my driver, Paul, would just tell me to shut up, but I did my best.
What about this film compared to other Batman films? What is so different, so special?
I think we went to a year two for that special, different way into the story. You'd never seen Batman quite trying to figure out how to be Batman, and it was really interesting to see Robert grappling with what it meant to be this vigilante doing this thing that ultimately has to really kind of discover what his family legacy means. So I think finding that way in that Matt found was the thing that made it original.
Did you get a chance to sit in the Batmobile?
I never did. Not one time, out of respect for Robert.